welcome to our center, Songhai Center.
Okay.
And as you know, Songhai Center is a training, research, and production in sustainable agriculture. I mean, this center is not a zoo park, but an agri-center. Our activities are divided in three sectors of production. The first of all is called primary sector production, where you have three subunits, such as crop, fish farming, and animal husbandry. And the second unit of second sector of production we have is called secondary sector of production, where we have mechanization, okay, transformation of processing, and construction. And in our secondary sector of production, we add value to our products through the processing we apply to them. And to process things here, we need some machines. Here in Songhai, we think about them, we contextualize them to our realities, African realities, and we manufacture them inside Songhai. So the major part of processing is doing with local material, the machines that are produced, that are made here. Okay. And the last set of production tertiary is where we have services and marketing. And then we have reception, transport of goods and services, and commercialization. Our philosophy of production, or concept of production here is called integrated system of production. And the meaning of integrated system of production is just zero waste. You understand? But it doesn't mean that we don't generate waste during the production, but it's just a recycling system. Okay? We don't talk about waste here, but by product. A product from another one, derived from another one. So waste from a unit of production can be used as input or raw material in another set of production. We just convert waste to wealth. That is the philosophy. Okay? And with this philosophy, we recycle everything. So we use everything. We don't waste anything here with that concept of production. Understand? So that's why you can see that all those sets of production are linked by some arrows. And in the middle, we have this building, which represents three departments. You have training, technology, and communication department. Our production here is an organic production. We don't use any chemical here. No chemical, no herbicide, no phytosanitary products. Everything is natural here in Songhai. Okay? But you know, to treat pests, insects, all those things, we have innovated some solutions based on EM. And the meaning of EM is just effective or efficient microorganisms. They are just bacteria that are used to activate some solution, like fruit, leaf, plant solution. And we use them to purify any dirty water, to fight against insects, to fertilize the land, everything. And as part of those activities, we also generate our own electricity. Okay, through the using of solar panels, gasifier, and biogas.
Sector level, how do you recognize the bad microorganisms that you are selecting from the good microorganisms?
So that's the matter. That's the matter here. Yeah. In Songhai, we don't develop EM. Buy it from outside, from Japan. Because the EM is work of a big doctor, big professor, Japanese. He established everything, and then we just buy it from outside. Right now, we are trying to create our own microorganisms. But you know, to do it, you need a virgin forest. Here, we don't have virgin forest, so we are trying to have a good environment.
So you're trying to create that virgin forest?
For instance, we don't develop. So, on this phase, you have primary sector production here, because I told you in the primary sector production, we have three subunits, such as crop, animals, and fish. Okay? And I also told you that we don't waste anything here in Songhai. How can I explain this to you? The waste from crops are used to feed animals. But with them, they also generate their own waste through the sheet, fences, and some droppings. We use a part of this waste to fertilize the land, and another part to fertilize the fish pond. When the fish pond is fertilized, it generates some algae. Okay? And after the photosynthesis of those algae, they provide phytoplankton and zooplankton for fishes, like natural food. Okay? The pond water is now used to wet the land and also to feed animals.
Nice.
So how can we generate the electricity based on this system? When you collect the waste from all these units and you put it inside this tank, you have it. This tank is underground construction, airtight, called biodigester. It's where all these things decay and ferment. And during those processes, we have natural gas. We collect it, we use a part to cook in our different kitchen and restaurants, and another part to power some generators. And those generators give us lights. So that's how we can generate electricity in this system.
Nice.
Yeah. So these are our activities concerning the center, Songhai Center. This center is the model center, headquarters. Okay. And this one is created in 1985, 5th October 1985, by the Reverend Father Godfrey Nzamjo. The Reverend Father Nzamjo is a priest, Catholic priest, professor of microbiology and electronic too. They started this center in 1985 with 1 hectare of land, but today we are running on 22 hectares of land. And this one, the smallest one we have in Benin, because the northern part of Benin, we have another side there and the land is 260 hectares. We have another one in middle part of Benin and the land is 300 hectares. Another one west middle part of Benin and the land is 80 hectares. Outside, we have 5 centers in Nigeria, 1 in Sierra Leone, Ethiopia, South Africa, and Gambia too.
There's no in Ghana?
There's no one in Ghana. Okay, any question?
For the coconut, do you just let them fall?
Yeah, the coconut, we let them get mature. We use it to do coconut milk and coconut oil.
Wow.
But we also use it to feed the animals.
I was reading a paper about like microorganisms that decompose plastic. So what do you guys do like about recycling with your like plastic?
So the plastic here we don't use a lot of plastic here in Songhai. We use a lot of vegetable matters. But that's why sometimes if you come here we don't allow people to match on it. You understand?
Okay, yeah.
So the plastic we use, we recycle all this plastic.
You recycle it yourself?
So we recycle it and we use it to others bottles. Because in Songhai,
So you manufacture your own
we
plastic?
manufacture our own bottles. We don't buy plastic bottle from outside. All this in America, based on recycled plastic. Production, primary, secondary, tertiary work. Here we are in our secondary sector of production, especially in our transformation unit. Okay. In front of you, you have this building. We call it temporary store. This is where we pack our finished product. Okay. And as product, we have some juice like ginger juice, pawpaw, mango, baobab, and pineapple. We also have some syrup like pawpaw, ginger, garlic. What else? Baobab, mango, and we also have jam. We have pawpaw jam, mango jam, and pineapple jam, curry, and Songhai natural water. Whatever you see inside this building is made here without the breakable containers. Only the glass are not produced here. Okay? If not in the plastic bottle of them, as I told you, we make all these things with plastic. And to preserve our product, we don't add any additive, we don't add any preservative product. We just pasteurization we apply to them. Pasteurize them and they can stay like that for a year, 1 good year, without freeze. This is an oven, traditional one. We built it with laterite and clay block.
You see, when the crack here show laterite that they
We
build
use
it back
this
themselves.
oven to roast meat and fishes. This particular one is only for chicken and fishes. And to roast we use firewood and charcoal. You understand? To let it fry. But to aromatize the meat, to give flavor aroma to the meat, I told you about ginger juice, garlic juice, and syrup. After the extraction of the juice, it remains some chaff, some fibers. Instead of throwing them away, we dry them. And during the roasting system, we pour inside the fire. Then give natural aroma, natural flavor to the meat. You don't need anything else. That's enough to aromatize it. This one is for chicken and fishes, but this one is for pork meat, only pork meat. Okay. And
Is there one for beef? Lamb, beef.
lamb beef. This thing we call it improved cooker. This thing. We call them improved cookers. You know, we also build them with laterite and clay blocks. And we use it to prepare a part of our juice, syrup, jam, and puree by traditional way. Here there is no machines. Okay? It's like handicraft unit. In order to show trainees how they can do in their own compound, their own village without any big machine. The purpose here to produce more with less. And produce more with less fast using our local materials, they are cheaper, and you can use it to produce and have a good revenues. That we use it. And this is a dryer, moringa leaf dryer. Do you know moringa?
Yeah, moringa is
Moringa. And use the powder as food supplement, whatever you want. You can also cook it, put it in your soup and eat it, whatever you want. You can also use it for tea.
It's full of a lot of nutrients, a lot of protein, a lot of vitamin. It contains medicinal purposes. It's very, very powerful against to lower down the blood glucose. So therefore, it's a very, very important for people suffering from diabetes, type 2 diabetes, so high blood pressure. Now, some group in our place is now checking it
In
against,
Camden?
against cancer, not in Camden, but in the US.
Okay.
So it's our group only that is using it. Actually, I brought it to the United States.
This is another oven, but that one is only for baking. Bread, croissant, biscuits, and cake. And to bake, we put inside the oven some firewood, we burn it. And after that, we clean the oven, we remove the ash and we put the product on something like that. We drop inside, and with 1 hour at most, the product will be ready to use. And the ash from the oven, we use it to fertilize the land or to fight against insects, depending the way you prepare your ash. Okay. Here is another unit for juice, syrup, jam, and puree. The production here is, let's say, semi-industrial production because we use some machine. All these machines can come closer and see. Here we have a grinder and a juice extractor, an autoclave, a pasteurizer, and cock machine to seal the bottles. Okay. All these machines you can see inside, all of them they are made here. All of them they are made here. We use it to produce. A big unit in our industrial zone where we use important machine to produce in large scale. Milk unit. But here we just produce soya milk, soya cheese, probiotic yogurt, and fruit yogurt. We don't produce cow milk or cow cheese because our cow are not here. They are on the other side of Songhai other side in Benin. And this unit is our broiler section. These birds, they are broilers. And the broiler, they are just chicken of 2 months. After 2 months, they are edible. After just 2 months, they are edible. Okay. And we have 2 systems to rear them. We have system of steels. These are traditional construction or automatic cage. They are over there. That metallic cage is over there. Okay. So you can do it here or there. Under the steel, we spray some weeds to collect the sheets, the waste from chicken. Okay, and that waste can be used to do compost. Do you know compost? You know compost, organic fertilizer. We use to do compost, but the sheet from automatic cages directly we rake it straight inside the biodigester, and we use it to do biogas, to produce biogas. And you see, this small place is what we call here units of 5 revenues. Just to show our trainees to have a good revenues, to have a higher productivity. They don't need 100 hectares of land.
Yeah.
Even with one plot of land, they can do something good. The first profit comes from chicken, the second one from the compost, the third one from gas, the fourth one from coconut. We do coconut milk and coconut oil, we sell it, and the fifth one from the palm tree. The matter is not the largest of your land, but your system of production. If you can create a synergy, complementarity between your activities, use this from this from this, you can have
Is there a specific amount of number of chicken you could put together? And
specific density.
Okay.
There is standard density, but here we have our own density.
Okay.
Normally, some people can tell you that per square meter you can put adult umbrellas. They are something like 15 per square meter, but here they are just 7 per square meter. So like that, they can walk around, they can be free because we are now organic. It said that when you gather them together and the number is too much, we stretch them.
Okay.
So that's why we have our own density. The gas we need here is the methane. So we need to eliminate the others. So each of these filters contain charcoal, iron, and quicklime.
And what?
Quicklime. After filtering, we use this machine compressor to stop the gas inside these cylinders. And from here, this small platform, we have gas for our trainees' kitchen to cook there. But the same gas is also used to generate to power a generator over there. And then they give light, they provide light to our transformation zone. Okay. And after the production of biogas, it remains a liquid. The waste we get after the production of the biogas, the liquid, is liquid. And we call it effluent. EFF. Effluent. Powerful organic life. Imagine that the value of 1 liter of effluent is 10 times the value of 1 kg of normal chemical NPK. Understand? Yeah. So it's powerful fertilizer. We use it to fertilize the plants.
Okay.
The system is like this. Yeah. Okay. This is the loading tank, the first one, where you can put everything.
Yeah.
We add water, it's got here, and then ferment and decay. And then it produces the gas. Okay? The pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, of the gas, press the liquid, the waste, and then it comes out like that. So if you observe it, you will see that this one is up and this one down to allow the pressure of the gas to press it into press it out.
So and then at a certain time, do you have 100% of gas here? Is there a system that closes here so that it doesn't come down?
No.
So then how do you make sure that then when you have the tank
if you look inside, you see that the waste, some of waste are here, so they close it.
Okay.
They close it. And here, by pooping the gas, we make sure that the effluent, okay, when we want to pump the effluent out, okay, we make sure that we don't empty the tank. If you empty that, the air enter.
And this is really ready for crop fertilization.
Okay. No, these are just some tank for tilapia. Okay. From here we are in our pisciculture unit for fish. We have 3 types of fishes here. We have tilapia, we have catfish, and carp. Okay. But here we don't change frequently our water. We don't change often the water. Just leave it for a certain number of days. Okay. And we put manure to fertilize it. Okay. To allow the water to get this color, green color. Okay. So like that. When you put water, when you put your manure inside the water, they generate algae, and then after the photosynthesis they provide phytoplankton and zooplankton for fishes. But the level of the fertilization depends on the species of the fish, their age, and what you want to do with them. Okay, for example, this one they are young. Okay, so that way you can see that this water is clear than this one. This one they are older than this one. So after 2 months, we transfer them those fingerlings. We transfer them here, and then we spend 4 months.
4 months in here.
Yeah, after 2 months, after 4 months, when you add this for the 4 months to 2 months, 6 months. After 6 months, you have big tilapia or big chicken. Palm oil production unit. Okay, so where we produce our palm oil. And to produce the palm oil, you need the fruit. This is the fruit. For example, this is the fruit. Okay. So after harvesting, they are like this. Okay, like bunches. Okay. Now we put the bunches inside that big machine you see. Okay? And the machine remove the fruit from the bunches. Okay. And we wash the fruit, we cook it. Then the cooked fruit we put inside this small machine, the green one over there. And then it's the press. We use it to press the cooked the fruit to get the raw oil. We put the raw oil inside that clarificator to dehydrate it and to clarify it. After that you have more oil you can use. But the waste we get out the production of palm oil is that waste. Mixture of fibers and nuts together. We have a small machine there. That machine separates the fibers from the nuts. We use the fibers to make a combustible. Okay. We use that combustible to make fire. But the kernel, okay, the kernel, we use that small machine to break it. Inside you have the fruit, another kernel inside, and we press it again to get palm kernel oil. That oil is used to make soap. Yes. Cucumber soap, carrot soap, okra soap, bean soap, shea butter soap, whatever you want. Okay. After press, we get the cake. The cake we use it to feed animals. Okay. The cup we burn it to produce gas, but the bunches on the wall over there, we use a part of these bunches to make soap, black soap, and also to grow mushroom. We established this system. We call it drip purification system. And we use these plants. They are water hyacinth. Normally they grow on the rivers, laguna, all this thing. Their function is just to absorb any bad odor, smelling, to purify the water, and then to decay any microbe or pathogenic agent you have inside this water. For example, this water comes from toilet. We have the sockaway there. The sockaway is there, and then we collect straight directly the water. We purify it with this plant, and then we use this water again to wet the land or to do fish farming. But to control the population of this plant, because they grow fast. They grow very fast. So to control it, every week we collect 1/3 part of these leaves to produce biogas. Right. We have local ducks here, some geese and pigeons together. These are maggots to feed fish.
The fishes.
Feed the fishes.
Maggots.
You know, I told you that we don't use any insecticide, any chemical production.
Yeah.
So we use our own solutions, fruit, leaves, solutions. So they attract the flies. And when the flies are attracted, they disturb our crops. So that we establish this in here. We put inside this building any matters that can attract the flies. They come, they lay their eggs, and after 3 days, we have maggot. Very, very good in protein. The maggot,
Look at them.
52% protein, and the remaining is water, only water.
Don't that contain fat?
Fat, no fat. No fat. So we use it.
Here's some too.
For protein.
Sorry. Ten. But we put water around this building because you know, to prevent ants. To prevent ants, but you know how smart are the ants there. Some of them prefer to sacrifice by themselves. Then by falling inside this water, and one by one they make a bridge.
Some of it die, some all the other one will make the
So that's why we put fish inside. So whenever they fall inside, the fish take out them.
You probably said it. How the maggots are produced again? How are they produced again?
Fly on feces.
Any matters like intestine, fruit waste, any
Fecal
shit,
matter.
anything that can try the flies.
These are all baby chickens.